Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural back with a Madden NFL 23 title update October 13th. And we have been going through it here in the franchise community. This update, though, addresses a bunch of gameplay, some franchise and likeness, but not the update we were looking for as franchise fans. Doesn't fix any of the major things, but let's kind of go through it. Starting off with the blocking, they fixed several issues with pass block targeting, resulting in interior pass rushers being left unblocked. Issues with pass block targeting that will edge rushers to be unblocked. I mean, I've seen all of these through different gameplay. Even, you know, the old Sugar Blitz one where they don't blitz anyone in the middle linebackers, but the end just comes off the edge. We know they improved the pass rush this year in the game, but there's too many bugs where guys just come free. So they're trying to address some of the specific ones, like improving pass block and release logic with tight ends, so you don't release so quickly, and the scenarios where there's a rush from the block, and that is still totally jacked. Like the fact that if I block a tight end, he automatically, the way they have the blocking set up, if I block my tight end, I'm assuming this is going to give me more time if I'm max protecting or blocking a tight end side of a rusher. They stupidly, that tight end will automatically go one-on-one with the DN unless you set the double team that DN. But then I've seen issues where I'll block the tight end, I'll double team the end, and then because the line is sliding or they're double teaming, he'll let the guy right in the B gap, like right straight rush, and I'll still get sacked the same way. Like, they should be intelligent enough that when I block the tight end, I don't want him to block one-on-one with a DN. They should automatically know I'm blocking. I want more time, like double team that guy. You know, I mean, maybe that's designed on purpose to make you use the double team mechanic. But so many times I've seen the line sliding or double teaming or ID to Mike, let somebody else wide in, you know, come right in and sack the quarterback. But I mean, that could be you know, a total gameplay thing where they want you to kind of play that cat and mouse game. But it's just so many issues with, and I like the increased pass rush. I hate the old days where guys could sit back there and let two crossers run 40 yards across the field and throw it to them. Like, I like the increased pass rush, but it's too many times where guys are just coming in like clean free, and it's just it can be pretty annoying, frustrating. Especially as everyone's going with the whole zero-man coverage thing, the way they play defense now. Fix the issue with pass block targeting, allowing an unblocked rusher when the defense would pinch their linebacker to the linebacker in the gap. And change QB contain assignment logic, so second level defenders, stack linebackers, defenders line up in those positions will not be able to assign QB contain. It's kind of with that 3-3-5 that blitz, the double loop blitz everyone is doing, that probably kills that. Have to do some testing on that. Fix the issue with pass block targeting, allow a defensive end to be unblocked out of nickel over blitz. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those, especially Sugar Blitz as well. Catching, they fixed some things in catching, causing mid-air collision animations to trigger before the ball arrived, causing receivers to miss the ball. Yeah, how frustrating is it when you're leading a receiver and it says good pass or accurate pass and your quarterback throws into the dirt? Like, I'm so confused. Anyone knows, please explain that to me in the comments. Like, it'll say good pass and it'll be 5 yards away from the receiver and totally miss him. I'm like, how is that it'll say accurate throw? Like, how is that accurate? Like, it's not even in the receiver at all. Like, what? I mean, I guess in some way maybe he got bumped off his route, and so the pass is good, but the receiver's not where he's supposed to be. I'm assuming it could be that, but I don't know. That's just, to me, missing the receiver completely is not an accurate pass. Fix the issue of preventing the interception. Gameplay slider for significantly impacting the catch. Slider fixed there. Catch animation caused running backs to turn the wrong way. Catch animation preventing receiver from attempting a catch, asking for a rack on a smoke screen. Fix the catch animation issue caused receiver to use an effort catch on a catchable pass. Yep. Catch animation caused receiver to sometimes use a possessing catch when requesting a rack catch. It's preventing defenders from playing a knockout situation where one was being requested. One interesting to me is one where you throw the high pass and the receiver will always animate to jump, even when he doesn't have to. Like, it's times where I've thrown like a deeper high pass where I want to rack it, and they'll make me jump catch it. Where it wasn't that high where I could have just racked it, and I jumped and get hit and drop the ball. So I don't like the fact that high pass automatically your receiver will always jump for it. Like, there's some cases where, you know, I'm controlling the receiver and I could just rack catch it. Like, it's not high and the pass is not high because it's further downfield. But interesting, that's something you have to factor in when throwing the ball. Ball carrier and tackling. Issue sometimes fills the ball carriers to juke in incorrect direction. Issue allowing ball carriers with no stamina or remaining to engage in stand-up tackles. Updated stand-up tackle indicators provide feedback in more appropriate locations based upon the camera mode. Okay, take a look at that one. Stand-up tackle indicators and skills trainer. Tuning to the juke hurdle combo animation to ensure the height and speed of animations is appropriate. Tuning to pursuit when the strip ball mechanic to reduce oversteering the defender away from the ball carrier. Do you guys notice sometimes, especially I've noticed this, as the ball carrier is kind of breaking into the open field, that your defender's angles will just automatically start getting jacked. Like, I've seen it where even like a ball carrier's not even that, like a 90 speed halfback, it's kind of breaking into the open, and I have a free safety that's on the angle. I'm chasing with a linebacker, and all of a sudden his angle just gets wonky. Like, he starts like targeting behind the run where the Humrack's going, and he'll break open to a big run, which it could have just been like a 20-yard gain, winds up being like a 50-yard touchdown run. And I'm like, what is the safety doing? Like, I guess they're trying to force you to click on to the next guy to take a better, because the angles the computer is taking, the AI will be just totally messed up. Like, and it's not even like I had a bad safety, you know, like a 60-year-old safety with bad pursuit. It'll be, I have like a solid safety. It's like, you know, in his low 80s, decent pursuit, and he'll take these terrible angles. And I've seen it with multiple teams, and I don't know why some of the angles are just so bad with defenders, especially as the players break into the open field. Pre and post play, fixed issues sometimes causing the ball carrier to point in the wrong direction during the first down celebrations. I feel like that was that the last update. I feel like they copy and pasted some of these. Fix the right issue causing the player to sometimes be frozen after the play. Yeah, I've seen that. Issue causing players to improperly switch positions before the play and online. Yeah. Fix issue allowing the offense unlimited hot routes without the quarterback playing the corresponding animations while sending receiver in motion. It's not a big deal. A stadium issue causing media members on the sidelines to clip through the stadium walls. Okay. General fixes with the roar to crowd dynamic gameplay modifier to force a route to go backward. Oh, wow. Okay. Fix issues sometimes line offense to see the defensive zone art during the play on online head-to-head. Issue causing the offensive coach cam art to persist on field during the play. All right, seen that. Causing fade routes to break after long press animation. Yeah, I've seen this one, and I've seen one with the double move or double fade. Just he gets jammed and he just stops running. Like, he just gives up on it completely. Like, he doesn't just doesn't run downfield or anything. I don't see that one in here. Safety and curl flat assignment to motion out wide with the halfback. Motion to an outside receiver position instead of the outside deep third cornerback. Issue causing the rushing averages shown in next gen stat pressure incorrect. Preventing sacks from being counted correctly, and preventing pass conditions from tracking correctly in skills. One I don't see here that I've been seeing a lot lately is in gameplay when your receiver's kind of breaking to, let's say, a post or running across the defender's face, where the defender will actually bump your receiver and knock him off the route. Like, when the ball's in, actually when the ball's in the air, they don't call PI, and then the defender will get in position and be able to pick the pass off. Whereas there was like clear PI, like, I'm running the post, my receiver's going to get to the spot, I throw the ball, the safety or whoever is in that area will bump the receiver so he kind of stops or slows down, and then get better position and pick the pass off. And I'm like, that's like the clearest pass interference you can imagine. But like, I see this like enough that is very frustrating. Or defenders being downfield, a user being downfield and bumping your receiver and throwing him off his route, like while he's well into the route. And I know it's tough for them to put like defensive holding wherever in the game, because it would happen so much. Maybe it would get flags. They would think it's not fun for people, but that's something that is as people, people do it on purpose. Like they'll try to hold up a receiver or bump him off his route to disrupt you, and they can because they get away with it. When in real life, that'll be holding, or if the ball's in the air, obviously pass interference, or maybe it's a slider issue and we need to bump that up. Franchise updates. Are these all the updates that we've been looking for these game-breaking franchise issues that we have with the draft? These game-breaking franchise issues of the 31-32, are these game-breaking franchise issues where everyone, where their franchise has to be completely restarted because they can't advance to the next week? No, it doesn't look like any of that. Some disconnect issues, CPU teams weren't targeting players, skill point, playmaker archetype. These are none of the fixes that we're looking for. In the CFM, in the online franchise community, these are none of the things that we're looking for. A lot of these are CPU, offline. Oh man, this is disappointment much. Wow. Issue with top threat. A player's name and position would appear. Like things that I don't think anyone even noticed or care about. Like, oh man, issue with the Rams and Super Bowl championships were doubled. All right, a crash would occur loading to the front. Yeah, I've got several crashes when loading into formation subs, or no, just loading into your screen where you can see your team and just kind of sort your roster like that. That crashes on me consistently when it boosts me out of franchise, and it will totally lose any settings, any roster changes, anything I did, any player ratings increases. It'll reset it, and I'll get kicked back out to the main menu. You have to go back into it, and it might do it again. Like I don't see that here at all. Like I don't see any issues that I've had in many of my franchises. I don't see anywhere on this list right here. This is the biggest nothing franchise update like that I have seen in a long time. It's a bunch of nothing. Like none of these things I bet the majority of you have ever even seen in the game outside of let's say a disconnect issue leading to issues with losing progress, being disconnected. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and face of the franchise. What? This is wow. Yeah, more from face of the franchise updates. Madden Ultimate Team, the yard, NFL authenticity. I will cover in a separate video, going over these face scans of players, as well as uniform updates and the cleats. Oh, it's a good amount. Good amount. So let me know like what you guys like. What scans are left? What are some new equipment things or cleats or uniforms that they are not updated or not in the game yet? Let me know those in the comment section below from our equipment heads. Presentation UI, shorten the end of drive flow on face of the franchise, reduce the blind spot to cinematic version of player lock, issue with players disappearing from huddle when timeout was called, fix the incorrect wipe in superstar. Okay, stability, various polish. Okay, fix the issue where the difficulty setting in team select pregame was not matching. Oh yes, the difficulty glitch in franchise mode where your difficulty that you set in the game is moving into franchise mode. So if you have it on rookie and you play someone, the game's on rookie for you when you play online franchise. Like, where's the fix for that? Like, all the fixes that we want are not in here. Are they not able to resolve these things? Like, these are long time. Some of these going back to last year. Issues that are still in the game for us. Let me know in the comment section below thoughts on this update or this lack thereof. Catch you guys in the next video. If you appreciate our content and all the work we do to bring you guys the latest news, tips, and gameplay from your favorite sports games, drop a like, subscribe, SGO today. You want to take your game to the next level? Then join SGO Insider.